It's been a while. It's been a long, long while. Um, so sometimes things won't work as you planned. I am going through a very tough breakup. I'm discovering a lot about myself these days. I am completely changing. That's terrifying because everything I've known about myself, the fact that I used to love little details and now it's hard to feel in general. The fact that my whole social circle is changing. The fact that my whole vision about myself in academics and school and in life is changing. My finances are changing. My family is changing. My environment, we're gonna move, it's gonna change. So, change is painful. We grow accustomed to certain things, to certain people, to certain ways of being us. I have been a version of myself that's kind of like tough on him. I have been unmutable. I have been like the kind of me who says he's something but he doesn't feel like he actually is. So I have not have time to get intimate with myself. How can I hope to become intimate with others? Something I've been feeling is the need for intimacy and closeness and human connection. And I have been getting glimpses of it. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful, but sometimes you will resent change because we may think like bad things come to change us, but really they only come to help us learn things we otherwise never would have learned. And it's hard, yes, it is. But it's like when you're sad and you wonder, like, maybe nobody loves me. But then you start to realize that people who care actually do realize. You have people close to you who are helping you. You have time after a breakup to learn about yourself, to get back to hobbies you forgot, to listen to your own voice, to calm yourself down. And you become stronger through it. And not only stronger, but more able to be happy. Thanks to you. Thanks to you. And I think that's something valuable. I know it doesn't make sense in the beginning. It takes a while to make sense. And things hurt in life. Like, there will always be problems. Always. Even if you earn the biggest prize of a contest, how are you gonna get that into your bank as a student without troubles? But yes, you're finally making the change you've always wanted to make in your legal documents. But now you can get your official ID document because they're taking longer than expected, and you have a you maybe can have the traveling time of your dreams, but your passport won't be the same when you change your documents. Like, there are always problems and things to solve, always. But if you keep lying to yourself that you don't need to grow, you don't need to change, you don't need to accept that maybe what you're thinking is telling you something about yourself, you will never grow. And the pain of growth is lower than the pain of self-denial. A lot. It's harder to deal with your thoughts on your own, that you're doing the wrong thing, that you're thinking wrong, that you shouldn't even think about changing anything. Like, you should keep sticking to what you know, sticking to what you should do, to who you should be. And that's something I've been struggling with a lot. I should be the student. I should be a student. I should be the person who's always available to his friends. I should be the happy person. I should be the responsible son. I should be the like me, but a me that wasn't chosen by myself, not actively, just a me that had been the residue of crumbs that I've let from the past, and not actively cooking with ingredients that I currently have in my life. Like, the ingredients for those crumbs have run out. And nobody tells you that you can do different recipes, that you should do different recipes, because now you have other ingredients at your reach. And that doesn't mean the other ones were bad, or that these ones are bad. They're just different. You need something different. Just think about nutrition. You cannot survive off of just mashed potatoes every day. Your own body is so wise to know that diversity, and to know that change and like ranges of ingredients are good for you. So just imagine your soul, who is more complex, who is more connected to the world, and the world is so full of so many things. Like, yeah, you should have the space to think about that. Why are you not allowing yourself to think about the things that actually matter to you? It doesn't mean like always science, but maybe you miss deeply to think about love, to idealize love, to idealize romance, to just have that longing for something, for someone. And you're not getting it because you're forcing yourself to long for something you don't actually long for. You're comfortable. Ouch. This is so hard. I'm gonna sit next to my bed. Life can be good at you, and you can still be resentful with life. And I think that's one of the hardest things to live. Do not hold your camera like that. Ouch. Hey. So, I don't know. Maybe we could just sit here and, I don't know. What would you say? What have you been going through? Maybe your mind right now feels scattered because it needs to feel scattered. Like being scattered and wandering around is maybe what you need. You won't find something out if you don't fuck around, So maybe sometimes change means letting go of your own expectations of what you could have been, should have been, or should be, or should become. Sometimes change is more like just letting go of that and finding out who you are outside of those boxes that society has put you in, of your country. That's why these days I feel the need to travel and to be in different places and be everywhere but my house, because then I won't need to it'll be easier to accept that there I don't need to be a certain way to feel loved and to be safe. Like I'm just safe for the sake of taking responsibility of myself and just being present. That's something that I really need, just being present and following what my heart is telling me sincerely and not like diminishing that just because it isn't aligned to what it's here. Because what's here has its own truth and has its own way of being, and that is valuable as well. This is a dark session, so it's a dark topic, something not most of us want to accept, but the ones who do, and when you're ready to do so, it'll change your whole perspective. Like, things will stop happening to you and they will start happening from you. And whatever you're going through, I just want to tell you that I really appreciate you going through it in the best way that you can. If you only have 30% of yourself right now and you're giving that 30%, that's 100%. Like, that's all you have. That's enough. And as long as you do it sincerely and from the heart, and yeah, just know that you feel full starting from here, not from here, because your mind can be everywhere but in the present moment, but your heart knows what you need right now. It knows, and it's literally screaming at you. It's sending signals to your mind so that you think about someone specific, something specific, a very specific moment that you went through. It is just that thing, infinite thing that wants to fill your void, just trying to get to you. So allow change to get to you, and just allow yourself to express it. As Heinz says, the highest form of nutrition is expression, and that's really a big truth. So let that truth be yours. Let yourself define your own truth and listen to it, because you already know. And I'm proud of you for doing so, for trying. And yep, you can talk about what you've been going through in the comments. You know, this is a safe space, okay? Sending you a big hug, and you got this, we got this. We're here for each other, and just know that you're not alone. Even just seeking videos to help yourself, that's brave, and I'm glad you're not isolating, because you deserve company. Okay, love ya.